Right now, everyone, hold on 1 second. One quick second. Computer, don't start with me right now, computer. Stellaris, done. Grabbed. Wow, there's 2 of them now, it says I'm doing. Right, that's true. That's really happening right now. YouTube. So I don't know if y'all are seeing the same thing I am on your YouTubes, but currently YouTube says I have 2 live videos going simultaneously. Pretty sure that was Sony though, because it kicked me, did nothing else happened. It was just them. Jeepers, man. Sometimes I wonder. But welcome back, everybody, to the second part of another part, where we'll continue this war. Jeepers, man. We won't be able to finish the war tonight, by the way. I want to let everybody know that tonight. We will finish it tomorrow night. This war that they have forced me into again. I don't know what happened right there. That was some bull malarkey. Just all of a sudden kick it. If it does happen again, however, I must say right now, then I'll just have to realize that they must be messing with something and changing something. So it means it won't work properly for the rest of tonight. So if it happens again for some reason, we'll just have to wait till tomorrow and finish the war entirely. I'm hoping that doesn't become the case. But just in case, I want to let everybody know ahead of time. So just in case it does some craziness. All right, back to the war, shall we? I want to say sorry to everyone who was in our previous chat. I hope everyone found their way back over to this video. It wasn't meant to be abruptly stopped like that. That's why I typed into the chat for everybody to see what was going on. I don't know what all that was. I really don't. I really don't know what all that was. I don't even ask anymore at this point. Because you won't get a straight answer. Alright, wow, we almost have 20 cruisers. That is so many cruisers. Corvettes incoming, some more. I want our fleet to be ready to fight. I gotta rebuild installation 1.
Hostile fleet detected.
Where? There again? Okay, you may have to leave for a second. Hunger. Land armies. You are gonna come to the edge so you can get ready to jump. Because it looks like they might be heading for our station at Garam. Nope, they're going the other way again.
Enemy planet secured.
Alright. Good! Enemy planet secured. We could rebuild that, but I don't need to do that right now. Embark all. Follow Gravemind. Pause. I need to go up here. Actually, I need to grab... If my construction ships can get over there without dying, this is going to be very risky. Where's the closest one? Actually, he's already over here up above it. He can get to it without getting nailed. Grab that. And grab that. Just because we need those 2 little red icons. We need those. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I seeing? A 7K and a 1K. He's splitting his fleets. He's getting smarter. He sees what I'm doing. That's, less than great. We may have to chase them. They may be heading for Funghive again. They're going for the home world. I need the one at installation 1 to be rebuilt. Come on, give me enough. I'll have one more and one more tick. Go, 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 go. Okay, it's at least building. Oh, they're going a different direction this time. Oh no, they're going to Halam. Fleet, you need to get your butt over here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to look at this. Oh, we almost have lasers. I need to... come on, Installation 1, go. Oh, they're heading for Edasic or something. I don't know where to send my fleet. I guess I'm just going to tell them to actually chase the one... It's an 8K now. Chase the 8K. Maybe we can catch it off guard and do some damage after it gets hurt by a station or something. Ooh, this is less than ideal. Where are you headed? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to select this. Where are you headed? To Warsaw. Okay. Gravemind, try to get to here.
Construction complete.
Hunger needs to devour in. I found a primitive society. It looks blue, planet killer over the planet. Say the word, art not, and we will fire. Advisor the pilgrims, such potential. Arrogance made them trouble. I have claimed some rarities among their ranks for safekeeping, of course. Okay, back in business. Yeah, we're back. Ah, they jumped out again. Is the other fleet coming back? It'd be a really close battle, though. It is coming back. I need to jump away. Here. They might be heading north again. Or maybe they're heading back towards Garam, because I left Garam. Nope, they went to Halam. No. Get over there. Should have kept moving. Darn it. Guarantee revoked. Okay. Huh, the Covenant don't need their independence guaranteed. Unless they're losing right now. I actually haven't looked at that. Doesn't look like anybody's lost or won anything so far. And I can't tell what's happening fleet-wise. Come on, ships, you gotta get there.
Research complete.
They're just now engaging. We can make it. We can make it. Wait, is that the fleet right there? It is. Attack! They'll probably destroy the station. Wow, look at the damage they do to the station. Alright, but we caught them in engagement. We'll have to rebuild Halam's station now. We are now above our capacity because they're blowing up our stations. Alright, cruisers, do your jobs. And corvettes, screen for fire. There are fighters coming. Use your lasers. Holy crud, those fighters have some good lasers. Massive torpedoes just launched.
Fleet destroyed. Situation log
yes!
updated.
Beautiful. That's what I want to see, Gravemind's Hunger. Head back to Garam again. That's what I want to see. I want to see that power. That power. Sorry, I'm freaking out. Oh man, having too much fun. Okay, so installation 1 is being rebuilt. Spaceport. Go ahead and get me that, just to give me the energy back at least. Halam will need theirs back. Oh man. Alright, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Looks like everybody's slowly rejoining. Welcome back. You haven't missed much. I just wrecked their fleet a little bit, so now we're back on the winning terms again. I swear, every time they attack me, I hurt them, then they attack me, then I hurt them, then they attack me, then I hurt them. Like, they keep trying to come back on me, but they keep losing. Garam is building me stuff. Installation 1 is going good. Halam, you get me your station back now. This way we're not building too much during the war. X-ray lasers. Ooh, capacitor fields. Wait, what? Effect on allied ships. Monthly shield regeneration. These are for defense stations, though. These are not for ships, it looks like. Okay. So, X-ray lasers? What's our other choices? We do need point defense if we're going to make those carriers we still haven't made yet, LOL. We actually could use this. I'm going to grab this. Just because we need point lasers. Oh yeah, let me tell Guardians. Gravemind's Hunger to head to the station. Because they're going to get their laser upgrades, I'm assuming. If everybody was able to upgrade. They might not have been. We're going to have to check. They weren't. Too much energy being used. Not enough core power. That's another thing. There's been no cores in a long time. We haven't seen the level 4 core yet. That's kind of problematic. So these may have to be all armor and no shields. But we're going to lose these guys real fast if we do that. What were they using? They were using disruptors. And I think the little shield yanking thing. So armor might just be better in general. We'll try it and hope it don't blow them to smithereens doing this. Because the ones with the lasers need to have the lasers. The UV lasers. Especially on our Corvettes, since they're going to be on the front line anyways. So that's been good. You don't have lasers. You do, and once again, you don't have enough energy. Yes, you don't even have enough energy for another. So what we're going to have to do there is swap them out for 2 level 4 smalls. So fusion reactor. Take that for a shield. So the destroyers will have better shields. Get some UV lasers going. And that should be good. Could we take this away? We would have 2 extra energy, yeah, so we're good. So Durasteel armor back. Get some of that armor back. So this is more better design. Okay. So you're good. Wait. Was it you? Oh, it was you. So you're the one that actually needs the biggest change. I'll do the same thing here. I'll go medium Durasteel and 2 advanced shields. We can't do that with this one. So this one, it's funny because the ones in the front seem to be having an issue of not being strong enough. Alright, well, we'll go more armor then for that one. So, save design. That's good. So they're all set again. Now let's check our big ships and get them reorganized. Let's take off this medium small back here. Let's go ahead and convert them. That took up all the energy, so that answers my question. I do have to sadly put in another core for further upgrades later. But we'll deal with that when the time comes. Save. That was a cruiser, right? Yeah, and then there's these who don't have anything right now. Gonna have to do the same thing with them. Lose a little bit of shield, go for a core. UV lasers. Yeah, I also gotta make sure the missiles on a lot of these are upgraded. Some of these may not get full upgrades because we just don't have the core yet. We don't have point defenses yet. So we're good there. So we can take one of these off for right now and go with armor. Yeah, armor. Save it. And then the Spacate Marak. Spacate Marak! You need a UV laser, you get a UV laser, you get a UV laser, and you get some antimatter missiles. Assuming I can afford this. Yay, just enough. It won't have any extra energy, but it's going to be sitting pretty far back with those torpedoes. The lasers are just if they get too close. So better armor there. Save design. We gotta make sure all the cruisers are set. Boom, they're all got their upgrades. So now, once they get in orbit, we're gonna upgrade the fleet again. This should give them a substantial power boost that we should be able to start invading instead of just defending. I think I actually destroyed their fleet this time. I think I killed majority of it, so it'd be a good time and a good opportunity to go for the throat.
Construction complete.
So we want to grab... Complete. We want to wait till it says they're in orbit. Construction complete. They are repairing. Let's wait till they're repaired. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's taking a second to repair. Oh. Well, they guaranteed independence again. That's weird.
Construction complete.
There's a lot of other stuff being built. We're getting stuff back. Yes. Wow, we almost went to 10K right there when we grabbed both of those little resources that made us have more explosive damage. So now our missiles really hurt. Like, really hurt. So, wow, 789 for that upgrade. That's going to take a second, I bet. But that, seeing as how expensive that upgrade was, this should make them way more than what we need to get a white piece immediately again, finish our building, what we were building, and then keep growing as we're going. This is going to be a very, I can tell, slow build playthrough. Like, we're going to get attacked, beat them, get bigger each time, until eventually they're probably going to be too afraid to even attack until we attack them. Which is what's coming next if I can help it. I just keep losing parts of my fleets, which is slightly hindering me. Making this a pain in the narc. There we go. Give me some spaceport upgrades. Installation 1 needs to rebuild. Halam's almost done with theirs. Get our station back over there, then build another solar panel. Let me read chat here. Storyteller, from the deepest part of history, the Brotherhood ruled the stars. Soon their power reached the peak of the peak in their boredom. They assaulted the original empire, seeking an existing war. Too late, the Brotherhood realized the impossibility of victory. So from there, their Lord Commander managed to turn the tide of war. Cosmic battle lines boiled in the last of the 100 years. As the original empire was driven from the galaxy's Brotherhood, really realized that they had done what they had done of them. Over 40 species were extinct. Yep. That sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely terrible. They're absolutely terrible. Upgrading! Let's wait for it!
Ships upgraded.
Ooh, straight to 10K. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. Alright. Head for Natra. It is time to go on the offensive. All we want is to beat one of their planets and force them into a white peace. And there's 2 worlds in that system we can use that for. 2 worlds. It's time for Gravemind to have its revenge. It'll take them a while to rebuild their battleships. So this is our chance to attack their systems. Do. Alright, what we got in here? They rebuilt both stations. Good for them. Prepare to watch them be destroyed. We don't even have battleships. Fear my power.
Alien spaceport engaged.
Good. Fire the rockets. Y'all got the antimatter rockets, so that should hurt quite well. Just look at all of them. We're getting nailed by, oh, they have railguns now. Which do hurt shields, but not a lot of armor damage.
Situation.
Oh, look at them x-rays. Look at them purple lasers. Yes. Pain. Pain comes to blue in the form of the flood. I don't know how. I'm telling you, the computer is not superior. It's just got more technology. But my weapons are still better. We're proving it right now that my weapons are still better. We don't even have battleships, and we've destroyed a 13K fleet as it started.
Situation log updated.
Plus, this hurts their ability to rebuild their ships. So now let's begin bombardment. No. There we go. Enter orbit and let's go. Alright. So both their stations are destroyed again. They are slowed down again. This time, though, I'm not piecing out until I go around breaking everything. I'm going to go around breaking every station I can come across. Hurting them and making them have to rebuild everything from scratch like I just had to. So that way, when the 10 years are up, they may not be fully rebuilt and then I will initiate the war. And then this time, we will cleanse 90% of their galaxy. They will regret the day they attack the flood. I will ensure it. They keep doing it and keep thinking they can win, when it is an inevitability that they shall die. It is inevitable, Mr. Anderson. Oh man, alright, here we go. That last little bit of health is gone. Land the armies. While that's happening, I'm gonna send the fleet to bombard the other planets. The battle has begun. We are destroying their units. We did take a little bit of damage, won't lie. But not enough to worry about. And now they'll be obsessed with trying to take this back. So whatever fleet they're rebuilding right now has to come to me. We ended this one far faster, though. You can clearly tell the gap is getting smaller. Because they're not able to maintain the war at a longer pace now. As they were last time. They kept us going for like 3 to 4 hours straight. And in game, probably a couple 20 to 30 years worth of war. Not okay. Enter orbit. We have plenty of money right now. One real quick second, everybody. Halam, you need to get me a solar panel and installation 1. You need to start upgrading again. Boom, boom. And I'll go ahead and queue up your, just in case, synchronized defense and crew quarters first. We'll get those first this time. That way the station's able to defend itself. Let's see what's going on. Cosmic battle lines boil. They're the last of the 100 World's original empire. That was the extinct one. So the leaders of the Brotherhood decided to leave the galaxy and let the races decide their own future until they took the Grand Order. It jerked. As he said. Alright, landing. Full party squad. Let's go. Full. Oh, this is a big one. But we should be strong enough flood people to be able to win this. We're going to take some decent damage from this one, but now that things are dying, they're not doing any damage anymore.
Enemy planet secured.
Stubborn. I don't know what that is. I don't like the way that it was red. It was one of my generals. What the hell? It's a red perk. You can get negative perks for your people. This leader is stubborn and slow to accept new methods and ideas, even if they have proven superior. Oh, he gets less experience. That's okay. That's not too bad. Could be worse. He's only the secondary general of the ground army anyways. Did I embark everybody? I did. Alright, follow them. Just grab them again. Let's unpause. Whoa, a fleet. Oh, it's just a transport fleet. Let's go get rid of Yomon. We're technically at 13% right now for absolutely no war demands. So after this, I'm going to wipe peace out and head back again. Well, maybe. We do have free reign right now, and if I slowly punch through their territory, I'm gonna gauge it as we keep moving to each system and how much of our fleet is left. Speaking of which, let's start sending some more reinforcements, shall we? And just to make sure they're going to the right place, since it's a time of war right now, let's turn yours off. And let's get some more cruisers, shall we? Until our stuff is done. These are technically helpful at this point, but not totally. Boom. Get another 2 of those. Keep the cruisers coming. Alright.
Construction complete.
Okay. 10K. Let's fall back. We're probably already at the border. Let's fall back. We could probably wipe peace right now, to be fair. We are. We should, yet we're warping out. They might warp in on us. I don't know if I'm okay with that. Let me see if we can wipe peace right now. I don't want to engage that unless I have to. It is 10K. Offer white peace accepted. Yep. Do it. So they can't do anything to anything. They didn't lose any worlds. But they did lose two spaceports, so that will delay them for a little bit. I am going to upgrade, or get this space station over at Janesa back. Garam, you're still going to be building me ships. We're not stopping building ships just because the war's over. The big fleet is going to keep getting bigger. Just to ensure once the 10... This time, as soon as the 10 years are up, which should be 2334, I would imagine. Yep, 23340105. Got it. Got it. And the reason why I'm building the station back over at Yanesa, I'm going to park them over there. and let them kind of sit there so they're ready. As soon as I declare war, we go straight into Anatra. We destroy that. We take both those worlds. We go to Yomon, get that. Then we head for their other planets and start grabbing as much as we can. And I don't think I can colonize these worlds. I'm pretty sure they're desert. Oh, wait.
Construction complete.
This one's not. This one's continental. About this. Maybe we secede. And just... Okay, this one's not. We can't colonate that. That's got to be erased. That's a gas giant. I clicked the wrong thing. We can colonize... No, wait. This is tundra. Isn't it? Oh, Alpine. So, both of those are going to have to be exterminated because neither of those we can inhabit. But this one, I'm seeding this one.
Complete.
And I'm going to, then after that, purge. Speaking of which, let's real quick check out all the species in the galaxy. Show galaxy species. The one I need is the Ultra Bavi. We need to set your rights to undesirables right out the gate. So that way, when I seed this world, we immediately can begin absorbing them into the plant populace. Because what we want to do is cleanse, seed. This will give me a territorial growth into their territory, and this will also weaken them drastically planet-wise. So they should not be, after that, able to attack me with any sizable fleet at all. Assuming. Well, this is assuming. Let me see, the Brotherhood are precursors of all elves. They create a new one every time they feel low. That's insane. But it makes sense. It's kind of like, that's kind of the lore behind like why Greek gods created humans. Supposedly. That's just a mythological thing, of course, but you know what I mean. It's basically the same thing. Who will get pissed? The Ymors may see this as a major provocation. I don't give a darn.
Situation log updated.
That'll help my fleet. Where is this fleet maneuver thing? Admiral fleet is present and a 8,000 fleet at least. Yeah, that's fine. Where did it go? Oh, it's way over there. Holy crud, that's quite a ways. So head over there, fleet. That's quite a ways. Let's see if one of the... So it's going to be right there. Is the Bowie station upgraded? Probably not. It's nowhere near upgraded. All right. Guarantee revoked again. How's the war with the Covenant and the UNSC going? Has anyone changed any positions? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, the Covenant did lose a little bit. They did something here that seems to have... Let's see, 3... They're still at 6 planets? Yeah. The Covenant seemed to have done something... Or the UNC seemed to have done something here that they took some territory right here. Away from the Covenant. The UNSC's fighting. Them Spartans, boy. Them Spartans. They ain't no joke. If we ever play as them, by the way, in a playthrough, we gotta make sure we try to go for super soldier technology, because that makes sense. They would have that, because that's basically what a Spartan is. It's a super soldier. Alright, because we can get some kind of, like, bonus thing to trigger before the war starts up again, like some kind of bonus modifier that lasts so many years that will help us in war. I would love to have that before we attack blue. Gotta upgrade this station some more. Trying to get it up to level 5 so we can produce cruisers over here. Alright. Their capital is swarming with over 170 different elephant species. That's dope. That'd be a cool place to live. Well, kinda. Depends on the type of species are being created in there, whether and how they treat each other. It'd just be cool to just be on that a world full of that many different like versions of species. That'd be like, think about that. Think of like if there were 170 different versions of humans. Like it wasn't just the ones we have already. It's like 170 different versions. You know how many different types of human cultures there'd be? Holy crud. Talk about a Matchbox issue that might actually happen. Y'all doing that research?
Research complete.
What was that? Unspent civic point. There it is. There it is. Even better. I needed it. I have plenty of what's it called? Where do I get it? Yes! Distinguished Admiralty. I did not reform anything. Yet I spent the money to reform just now. That was dumb. Well, at least it didn't count for anything except for steal my money. 11K, they just went up. They're 11K now. That was a whole 1,000 that changed. New Civic unlocked. Now we need... Ooh, the Grand Fleet Edict would be good for us right now, but kinda. The Fleet Academy would be the best. Because that would be, once again, ship modifiers. Yeah, let's grab that. We may have to knock something off of one of our stations. We may have to sacrifice the solar panel on one of the on the ones that are going to be forward military stations, so we can have the fleet academies on them. So any ships built from there from now on in would have those modifiers, I think, attached. Unless it's permanent to all ships, I don't know. But anything that makes us shoot faster, the better. Alright. So I'm actually going to turn... Oh, another Civic. I'm going to turn your waypoint back on so we can start building you back up as well. We're going to grab the building upkeep reduction. Yes, that got some of my electricity back. Minerals are starting to go down again. I'm going to have to make some upgrades everywhere. Then the next we want is expansion. Because we want to go here. Capital buildings now produce that. Frontier outposts. Pop growth would be nice. So we probably should get this. So we can get this immediately after. Because pop growth would be amazing. And a 50% boost to colony development speed. We'd infest world fast at that point. So expansion is definitely our next target. Several of our ships have sustained damage from collisions. The complex maneuvers devised... Crew casualties were minimal and none of the involved ships suffered critical damage, but they will require some yard work upon collusion of exercise. At least no ships were lost. Don't lose me any ships, game. I'm doing this just to give me a modifier. This may piss off Red, but Red's small. They shouldn't be able to fight us anymore. Right? There still says they're equivalent. They still say they're superior somehow. I don't believe it. I destroyed 2 stations and it still says superior. That is so much bull malarkey. So much bull. There's no way those stations are still... What's the word I'm looking for? Need synchronized defenses. And crew quarters. There's no way those are, those have been rebuilt and upgraded to full already. There's no way. Time-wise, I mean, you see how long it's taking me to upgrade. What? Tell the Mirage to stay out of our affairs. We can't afford an incident. Cancel our diplomats will smooth things over. We make a conciliatory response to lessen the diplomatic damage, but the exercise continues. Tell them to stay out of our affairs or we'll eat them.
Special project complete.
Fleet maneuvers. There it is. 10% more fire rate for 120 months. And if you do your math correctly, that will be perfectly within our timeline. Perfect. Now there are 12k fleets. Return back to Garam. Alright. This is still without battleships. Keep this in mind. This is still without battleships. There are still no battleships yet. Once we get battleships, instant 20k, I bet, with the weapons and armor we have. I bet you one will be 1k each. And probably hella expensive to maintain. At that point, that's when our resources are going to need serious upgrades if we're going to survive. Speaking of which, can't we upgrade our energy grids now? Wait, do I not have one? Did I not get that? Oh wait, that's right, we prioritized more weaponry. That's fine. I'm trying to finish off my fleet. We'll get it next. So we do need to upgrade power plants more likely and capitals. So let's get our home world upgraded so I can go to quantum level energy. That'll spike us back up again for maintenance. Yes, 12k. Let me read what's going on. If you attack their homeworld, good luck with all those elves. The other elves are waiting for their planets to ready for them. Oh man, that's insane. So they just conquer and send people, different species of elves into the galaxy, and then give them the worlds to run. At least probably with their with their not superstition. Supervision. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, with their supervision, they probably give worlds out to their conquered worlds out to their species on the worlds. Installation 1. How's your spaceport? You're back to max yet? You are. So now you can get me a cruiser assembly yard. Alright. We're making garbage money right now. We need to rebuild some of these broken things that they smashed again. So who's closer? You are. So come in here and get me that. And then I'll come back for the research. Right now I need to get my money back online. Give me that. And I gotta wait for the money to pop again. A research is complete. I gotta do it as soon as it... Alright, give me that. And what physics research do we want? Oh, that. More than likely that. Unless... Yeah, I was hoping the other... Or that. I think it might be better for us to be able to travel faster at this point, but without the reactors, we actually can't install them on most of our ships. Some of them we can. So we actually have to get this first. Because we won't even be able to install them on our small ships because they're barely running the minimum of power now to use all their weapons. So we're going to have to wait till the antimatter cores are done. It's going to take a while for that one too, and physics is the slowest. We're going to have to fix that. I do have some decent physics spots to grab. We haven't yet. Let's grab my other construction ship. Let's go for this one. Build that. And then come here. Build that. Want to get all these in the physics research online.
Construction complete.
And then build me that. Start getting physics better so it'll go quicker. Building completed. Good. Installation 1 is ready again for shipbuilding. Money is horrible right now. Still nowhere near the wartime yet, though. We still got time. Need to go through and start upgrading mining outposts where is possible. Like right here. And give me a power plant here. Yay, a new mining section. Do we have a... We do not. Give me a mineral processor here. It's only the one and it'll only boost itself. But it'll get bigger as time goes on and level up more. It'll still produce more in the end. Then over here. We've got 2 mining stations not being manned. That'll give us another boost in minerals. Oh, actually 3 mining stations that are not being manned. There's a good boost in minerals on that planet. That's on Garam. This one needs energy. I gotta wait for the money. This one needs a power plant. Then another mining network. Right now food is never gonna be a problem for a while, so get that power when we need it. Over here we've got only 2 mineral spots. That aren't really being touched. Yeah, we convert this power into minerals instead. And we grab this as well, so clear that out. And over here, I need to clear this out. I need to wait for some more money. Ooh, but we have places that aren't built. Hold up. Build me a power plant. Then a... This is a 2? This is a 2. Oh, it doesn't have planetary administration yet.
Construction complete.
Alright, well for right now, for time purposes, we'll go with a mine station for right now. We'll replace it later. We just kind of want to get these mining stations online. We're crunching too much power. Compared to our minerals right now. Power station.
Research complete.
Mine. And I can upgrade these to hydroponic farms at some point. Okay. So food should be okay on this planet then. Research is done. Society. Regenerative hull. It's time to grab it. It's time to grab us a regenerative hull. It's time for a living metal to be a thing and that we can get some health per month. We're getting close to that war goal though. Getting close to that war goal of having to start the conflict.
Construction complete.
So build me a... Is there one here? There's not. Okay. Mining network and then clear that. Detonol. There's a power upgrade. I'll just go ahead and grab it. And there's some food for the heck of it. Did we build all the stuff here, or are building? Not quite. We need to build another mine here. There is a mineral processor here. We're almost back to 100 again. Let me read what's going on. Also, don't colonize any life worlds. The planet brother will wipe you out fast. Unless you're an elf. That makes sense. The holy worlds, as they would probably call them. Elves in their holy worlds.
Construction complete.
I'd actually lose a little bit right now doing that. I'm just going to leave that as is. Plus 84. Everything is building again. Almost time for war. Keeping track of that right now very, very lucratively. Okay. Alright. So everything's building. Civilian-wise, we should be able to come back pretty quickly. And every time we grow, every time we win a war, we get a little stronger each time. We're just waiting on the key word here, 37 months. Battleships. We'll probably declare war before then and try to win it. But at least they'll be on their way and ready to back us up. If we need to fall back and fight them. Wait for all these buildings to get done. We need them. We need that mineral. Alright, Menshir, are you done except for that science lab? You are. How about you? You're not. Upgrade that. And upgrade that. Next. That way the Frontier Clinic becomes Frontier Hospital. Then upgrade that. Wait. Yeah, there's a processor here. Cool, cool. And then I just got insulted. These guys like insult. These guys hate me. Blue really hates me. It really hates me. Like, Blue severely hates me. I think they hate the fact they keep losing. Like, they come in there with a superior fleet, superior firepower, and they still get wrecked. That's what happens when you fight the Flood sometimes. You can have all the good stuff in the world. They'll still beat you, probably. It's the greatest thing ever.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Alright.
Tile blocker cleared.
We're hooking up some science for our physics, so it's not as far behind anymore. There's some society that needs to be grabbed in certain places as well.
Construction complete.
Build me a research station. 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 Let's grab as much as science. We're starting to go science heavy. We want that science now. We want to be able to beat them at their own game. There's a ton of physics up here too. And the other construction ship is here. Build me a mining station.
Construction
Alright, there
complete.
we go. Construction complete. What is this? I should have... Oh no, I don't. I don't have the biolab. I keep forgetting that. Let's upgrade that. Just to have a little more unity on a planet. From a planet. Alright, so... what next? Probably building ships again, but I'm trying to make sure we have hit our top margin of upgrades for minerals. Like, there's nowhere else that can give us more. We could go for some right here. But I'd rather make this power. Detonol, all you've got is food. Garam, you can use some upgrades. You already have a mineral processor. I am going to most certainly do that. Oh, there was another one. Fully upgraded. I want as high upgrade. Now that we're able to have the money for it, I want as high upgrade mineral processors as we, or mineral stations as we can. Speak of the devil, the Brotherhood declared war on the Earth Gagal. They touched the life's worlds. Uh-oh. Yeah, they don't fear nobody, even if it gets them killed. It's kind of unhealthy. It's super unhealthy, bro.
Construction complete.
Okay. I never did build a frontier outpost at this thing. It's too late now. It would have made growing quicker. That's why I want to get expansion as our next trait. Oh, we can build this. We can build a power plant. Do we have an energy grid here? We do. Then after that, upgrade that. And then the last one is you're upgrading your things, and so I can get the other upgrades.
Construction complete.
There we go. That helped this planet a lot. This planet was kind of lagging behind and giving me my resources. Just because it was on a world that kind of... I didn't really need a lot of certain things on. We don't have an energy grid here. I know where I'll put it though. I'm not gonna put it here. There's a 3 mineral right there and another 1 there. I'm going to
complete.
Put some power here. Just to keep power flowing as we keep upgrading. The cities can now be upgraded into hydroponic farm domes and cities now. Upgrades are coming in. That's going to be cleared out next. Then that's going to get built. Then the next thing I need built is a... We should probably put this on a 1. It's probably here, yeah. Mineral processing plant.
Construction complete.
Clear this out for some more minerals. And then clear this out for power later. Because I can put a energy grid right there. That'll get boosted by the capital. Everything is going good. Upgrading those. It's now producing 5. Alright, so that's all we can do there. Let's check these worlds. Not you, this one. Some more power. We're above 100 again, so let's focus power on this planet. It's already got tons of it everywhere.
Complete.
So we'll put another power system right there. Detonol, there's nothing else you can do, so just clear this out and get some extra food for the rest of the colonies. Dwumgar over here. Also can't really do much except get me power. Alright. I saw the Brotherhood fleet, God save us. 7 million fleets and 3 billion fleet. Oh god. Don't awaken or not awaken. Holy crud. Holy crud. That is a I would not want to fight that. That's too much. It's too big. I'm surprised your computer can handle that. You must have an amazing desktop if it can handle that size of fleets on the even for the computer.
Construction complete.
All right.
Tile blocker
Dormgar has finished its upgrades on that mine. There is no processor here, so I'll put it right here for the next population. Mineral processing plant. Then upgrade. No, not yet. Upgrade that. And upgrade. I don't have the engineering one right. So once that's upgraded, this should be able to be upgraded. That's good. And then here, yep, the population is being born here. Do we have an energy grid? We do. So a power plant. And Garam, you now give me tons of minerals. You're my mineral planet. That's why I said if we ever lose Garam, we might actually lose a general, like, 40% of our minerals. Just because how much is coming from this one world. And then the other one I think is... It's Dwumgar here. So the Dwumgar systems, which are over here near red. If we lose that one's also going to be problematic. Because that's our secondary. This one has a 9 here. And it has a mineral processor that's boosting it, so that's probably why it's got a 9, but holy crud. That is some insane minerals. If we lose both of these worlds right here, we will all of a sudden lose this game. Along with a ton of space. Like, if we lose a ton of, like, star systems of minerals, because we have a bunch of those that have a lot in them, like 4s and 5s and stuff, that'll also kill us. Because we will no longer have the ability to build ships at faster rates again. And there they are. That's what I've been getting this money for in the first place. We should probably unlock fortresses. This is kinetic weapons. We're not using it. What's our alternatives? Living metal? It's not really great. I'm gonna go with fortresses. We kind of need them. We're at constant war right now, so fortresses would be nice to have as like key little positions to ambush with my fleet with. Because what we would do is we'd set it near my border where I jump in on, not where they jump in on. So that way when they jump in, I'll have a warp snare. So it'll pull them directly to where the fleet and one of my strongest fortresses is. So basically doing the same trap we've been doing, but a little bit better. Because what I want to do with this strategy, with these fortresses, put one here with a snare on it, and then put one at Yanesa with a snare on it, and then put one. We're gonna actually need quite a few, which is gonna kind of hurt us too. We're gonna need. This is a problem because this is 2 areas, so he can go either way here. So we put one at Minkoth, and we put one at Sepharis as well. So that way they're defending worlds. Like you have to go through them to get to the worlds. So they're like forward outposts for us to be able to fight from. Well, I want to have the fortresses before we do that, because they're going to have the most guns. And they're going to be able to do the most damage and last the longest without being instantly destroyed, so we have time to pull the ambush off. Okay. Speaking of which, we should actually probably redesign our defensive post now. Or our station. I don't care about the I might as well design these two. They're not as effective though. We have point defense, and so we're just gonna do 2 mediums all the way around. UV laser. Antimatter missiles, UV laser, antimatter missiles. And this may not be enough. No, it's not. Let's try 2 mediums. Boom. Boom. Okay, that's just enough, but I bet you it's not gonna hold a shield. Nope. So we need one of these to be a small. Wow. See, that's why I hate the regular small station. They don't have enough slots. They don't need to be energetic, so let's just give it armor so it'll outlast. And we want subspace snare. Yep. Forces them to be redirected here. Save, overwrite. Let's go down to our final one, the actual station, which this is why I want the fortress, because it's double the size of this one. So we can go large. Oh no, it would have to be, no, 2 mediums. This one? No, that ain't it either. It must be this one. There we go. That's how I want it. So I want a large. That has the biggest range though. 12 damage. Yeah, large antimatter missiles and tons of medium UVs. So we're gonna have to grab medium, 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 1 large, just to give us enough to make up for it. Armor, shields, armor, shields. Now we're gonna just do armor, armor, armor. Nice, 40% armor. Okay. And that is set up and ready to go. So those can be built as well. We could technically start doing defensive stations now, but I don't know how much. I wish there was a section right here that told me it's fleet power, just this one station. So I'd know if it's close to 1K. It needs to be at least 1.2 to 1.3K to be able to help us in the fight. But at least we have them available to us now. And it's designed and ready to go. Yo, Shadow Scar! Hey, how's it feel to play Borderlands 1 on PS4? Oh, it was great. I enjoyed it. It was a fun little stream. It worried me a little bit there because one of the story missions got bugged and would not progress. It scared the hell out of me because I'm like, you're going to tell me they forced them to rush it? I was so terrified. Because I'm like, you're going to tell me they rushed it so hard some things were broken? I'm hoping that was just a fluke. Because as soon as I went into another area and came back and reloaded the area, it fixed it. But I hope that doesn't happen again. Because that scared me the hell out of me. I don't like when story glitches happen where you can't go anywhere and you can't progress. That's the worst kind of glitch. It's the kind of glitch that ends a game before it gets started. You want one of my, no, I'm not on either of your sides. I'm not helping the Covenant or the UNSC. You will both be my prey once I get over there, assuming both of you are still alive. Assuming. Alright, now we're making tons of money. I've been trying to kind of save it. Also, I'm building everything as quickly as I can. I want this to be set in stone at this point. Power plant. Garam. Upgrade the capital to planetary capital. Oh, you can get a physics lab. Upgrade the Unity. Now we're just gonna go in for broke here at this point. And unblock these so I can put some more power down. And here, upgrade that. Then unlock this. And sure, unlock this for more food. Then unlock that. I want all my planets constantly doing something right now. You're fully upgraded. There's not much more you can get. So now, once again, power focus. Again. And here's just needs tons of upgrades. Tons of upgrades. Upgrade the mineral factories first. Wait for some more money. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Wait, is there a power grid here? Oh no, that's right. We were going to put one right there on that little spot. Well, then I actually need to cancel these because these are going to get in the way. Because I kind of need this to be unblocked first. And then I spend the money to put a power grid here. We're going to move this dude here, by the way. Because now we're swapping again. Now money's back down to plus 65. It's always a balancing game in this. It's like you're standing on a teeter-totter and you got to kind of go back and forth constantly to make sure you're never running out of anything while you constantly build ships, which we're not able to do right now. Which is kind of worrisome. And tile blocker cleared. Oh god, one of our governors just got substance abuser. You ever seen a plant? You ever seen a plant drink? It's not pretty. I love that. That's weird. That happened just now. I love that a plant got a substance abuser trait. That's super odd. That is super duper odd. And then we're gonna go ahead and build a. Do we have a processor here? We do. So mineral network. Go ahead and get it all set up. And here we're gonna go another power station. Complete. Then we clear these out for more power. And that world's gonna be busy for a while. Upgrade these to regular hydroponic farms as well. Alright. Also, I just realized what we should be doing, and I never did change it. To be fair, up to this point, I haven't really thought about it. Food stockpiling needs to be... Technically, we can support a large, probably. Let's go to balanced first. Let's get to the 1,000. Then we'll go large later. That way we have a bigger fallback on food when we start colonizing all of the galaxy. Hope they fix matchmaking soon, Shadow Scar said. Yeah. That, oh god. 5 equals 7 million. That's horrible. Hope they fix matchmaking soon. Yeah, that's true. I do hope that as well. That's something I was really kind of... That was another thing that perturbed me. I was like, really? You're going to release this game without the server even working for people to join each other at all? It's what this game was kind of for. It's kind of fun, more fun when you have a whole party of crazy vault hunters. Because then all your powers are mixing together, crazy stuff is happening, tons of damage is flying through the roof as you kill tons of enemies. It's so much fun. Even though my Lilith isn't no slouch already. We're already level 10 and I barely did anything. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. The weapons are Divine Lance, Gravity Cannons, Psionic Decimators, and Heavenly Strike Craft Leaders, trait called Divine Being. And don't get me started with their ships or unique traits. Yeah, I think you told me already some of it, not all of it, but you've given me a good enough picture to know how broke that one mod is for that one empire. It's basically an in-game crisis. It's basically an in-game crisis on steroids. Which is kind of hilarious. Because they're already terrifying. Why would you ever want to do that? Why would you ever want to give an in-game crisis steroids? Like, ever. Unless you're playing as them. Then I can totally understand it. Because then it's like, well, might as well. Might as well. I don't really need that. Grab this food. Minshir, once again, nothing you can do. Installation 1, I'm assuming you're the same way. Except for this physics lab you can get. I'll at least do that. You can grab some physics labs to help with the physics research that's really far behind. And then upgrade that. Sure. Alright, so now we're gonna start stacking. Oh, wait, I just realized we have battleships. What am I doing with my life? Whoa! Look at the size of that thing. So give them advanced combat battle computers, ion thrusters. The first one's going to be the ship of the line. Look at all these large slots. I'm actually going to go a little bit different. 2 mediums, 2 larges. Yeah, that makes more sense. And 2 mediums. This is going to be the ship of the line ship. So what it's going to have is tons of large antimatter missiles. Because the battleships, you can make them however you want them. Because they have so many slots. It's great. And right there, it instantly have all the energy I could ever need. I want to put it down here. So, boom. Boom. Add another cold fusion for future upgrades. Armor. 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 Boom. Look at that. 84% armor thickness. 560 shields. That's a terrifying battleship. This thing alone may be all we need. But I am going to build a torpedo version. Just because I like having a torpedo version. Battleship. Where are my torpedoes? Oh wait, no, they don't get torpedoes. They get hangars. We could go for some shield siphon, a shield siphon battleship that like eats their shields. But I do need to start getting ready for hangars. Can I do this in any section? I can. I'm gonna do it in this one. And then this one's gonna have the 2 mediums. I'm gonna mix and match with a small, medium, and a large there. So, cold fusion, cold fusion, cold fusion. Let's get the 2 big shields on there. Whoa. Armor, armor. Actually, this thing can have more shields. Ooh. Wow. We could still afford another one? This thing... This is going to be in the back, isn't it? Right now, though, our enemies are not good against armor, so I think armor's better choice. So we'll just stick with the extra 95 for future upgrades, because we do need to get the hyperlane drives, and I don't need to forget that. Plus, we have to have weapons right now, and I didn't think about that. So, you're going to have large antimatter missiles, as always. Medium, that. Some siphons. And then... Actually, let's give it a ton of siphons, because this thing's going to be all about, like, taking shields away. Then another set of these. And then for right now, just 2 scout vehicles. And as you can see, we are hindering a little bit. So I can't do armor right there. I have to do a cold fusion. Once we get the full upgrade into the level 4, we can take this off and replace it with something else. But that should be good there. That's our carrier version. We don't have the point defense. Wait, we don't have point defense, right? Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, I'm dumb. Alright, well, yeah, there we go. And we also need to go back and put it on the cruiser model, too. So save that. That's, both of them are done. Excuse me, sorry, my head was itching. So, it's this one. It's the Keto. The Keto is the one that doesn't have its point defense. Ooh. That's a little uncomforting. We're gonna have to lose a little bit of armor, and I don't like that. But that's okay. Once again, these are carriers. They're not really gonna be close range. I actually should probably do... more missiles on this so it can stay back a little further. Who does more damage? This does. So let's save that. So now our carrier design is ready for both things. Alright. So now we wait for money. How much is it even going to cost me to build these bloody things? Oh wait, we got to upgrade the station. Let's do that real quick. Costs 400. Forgot. We're going to need a battleship. A battleship assembly yard, but we don't have one yet. They currently cost me 1,000 per pop. Oof. Oh, and they take 5 energy per ship. Woo! We're not gonna have a lot of these, but they should be super OP to the point because our fleet already has like freaking 30 cruisers and stuff, or like something like that. It should be okay to get away with like 6 battleships at the most. We should be able to get away with that. Oh, man. This is the most hilarious thing. I gotta get off here soon. It's getting pretty late where I'm at. Gonna have to start wrapping it up for tonight. They also have unique subjugation life. They will turn you into elves, sometimes humans or machines. Oh no, 2456 divine sleepers awakened. Sad music in the background just happened. That'd be hilarious if that was programmed to happen like that. It's like every time they awaken, sad music starts playing because everyone is about to have a sad life. Because they're about to get wrecked by an empire of destruction. Who's closer to the home world? You are. Rebuild that power station and then rebuild that. Didn't see those were broken.
Construction complete.
All right. Wait for that money. And also the upgrade. It's done. We are now able to make battleships. Which one is the ship of the line? We need to do those first. We want at least 3 of those. I think it's this one. Yep. So it's the Land Sea Evolus. So the Evolus is our main ship of the line battleship. And the Keto. Oh no. The Vector is our carrier. Oh, I like that you actually can see a little launch bay. Whoa! That's cool. Have I never noticed that? Wow, it's on this one too. Wow. That's dope. All these tiny guns they got. They're ready to go. They're ready to fight. Ready to become a part of this war. Gravemind, where are you currently sitting? Not close enough. Get over here. No, don't upgrade right now. Although I did prompt that. Maybe I should. Maybe there's something we're missing right now. Dun, dun, dun. And once again, blue and red are triggering superior spots. Whoa, blue says his technology's overwhelming the mine, but yet I'm still winning.
Tile blocker cleared.
LOL. I don't understand the way the triggerings are working in this playthrough. This is the weirdest playthrough we've ever had. Like, the weirdest playthrough we've ever had. Alright. We need to wait. This is going to be super expensive to have to wait for this much. I'm going to save it, just in case he decides to get froggy on me. I'm going to save it real quick. It should be the oldest one. Right? I'm actually not sure. 11 worlds? This one says 10. The rest say 11, right? Yeah, so it's probably the one with the 11 on it. Because that should be the original. So this one. I'm trying not. I wish it had a better naming convention so I could name them 1 and 2, so that way I know which one's which. But now it's saved. So what we're going to try to do right now is we're going to try to earn up for at least one of both types.
Tile blocker cleared.
Of ships right now. And then we're going to earn up for another ship of the line. I'm probably only going to have 2 carriers as it is right now, because our carrier technology isn't great. So at the moment it really won't serve us any real purposes, other than just, you know, some little bit of extra damage from the scout fighters. But without them being actual fighters and bombers, they won't really do us any real damage on the enemy. So the fleet has been fully repaired. They're at max health now. Maintenance, the whole maintenance of this is costing me 54 energy and 40 minerals per month. I didn't know you could actually look at the whole fleet and see it as a whole. Yeah, look at that. 24 cruisers. You gonna tell me they're gonna beat me? 24 cruisers, and we're just now about to start adding battleships to make it even worse. It's about to get real in here. The flood are coming, and there's nothing they can do about it. Nothing at all. Make sure everyone's thing is turned back on again. It is. So we can start building ships again for everybody. Wait for that money. I think we about have enough for both of them. Not quite. It needs to be like 2,400. We should have enough in the next tick. Let's let one more happen. One more tick.
Construction complete.
Uh-oh. I'm seeing an error has occurred. I hope let me know if y'all can still see the video. It hasn't said I'm not live. I'm going to refresh the page. This is probably a sign I probably need to start wrapping it up. No. Alright, now we want the Evolus first and then the Vector. The Evolus is our ship of the line. It needs to be built first. And then once we get enough again, I'm going to get another Evolus. It's time to start matching blue ship for ship now. They thought we were terrifying with destroyers and cruisers. Wait till I give battleships to this line. Soon, the flood shall spread across the galaxy. It's been a slow start to the playthrough, but things seem to be going good. It looks like peace between the Covenant and UNC are temporarily going on right now. Or the UNSC. Alright. I love that my district has built tons of military stations. So the district itself is at least pretty well defended. Speaking of which, how long till fortresses? Still got 56 months. Oof. And we are past the time of war. If I can get these battleships quick enough, we're going to attack. Not tonight. We'll do it tomorrow. We won't be able to do it tonight. That's one thing I will say right now. I was hoping, so everyone doesn't get their hopes up, we're not going to be able to initiate this war tonight. It's going to be impossible. Don't I need the Fleet Academy? I do, and I built them without it. I'm an idiot. Well, they're already building. So, the next one will be a little bit better than these. Alright, the Lancy Evolus. And then when we get the battleship assembly yard, I'm going to remove our solar panel network just from this one station and the ones that are going to be on the front lines that are going to need to be building battleships. Other than that, the rest will keep them and only build cruisers and destroyers. That way we're not giving everything the same thing. I do want synchronized defense on every station, though, to make sure we can defend. So the Vector's on its way. We almost have enough for another one. So we want the Evolus. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Let's make sure the Evolus is the right one. Yep, the one with all the ultraviolet lasers and tons of large antimatter missiles. Okay. Up. Oh God. The UNSC or Covenant and Covenant. I love that this keeps happening. The Covenant and the UNSC are constantly at war. Are we at Halo? Or is this Stellaris? I'm not sure anymore. It doesn't make any sense anymore. They're at war again.
Tile blocker cleared.
Tile blocker cleared. Look at the money and minerals we're making. This is perfect timing to build tons of battleships that are supremely going to eat all of our energy. It's going to be the most hilarious thing ever. You're going to see how fast this is going to go down. Okay, so we want another Evolus. Once the Fleet Academy is done. Alright. It would be nice if it counted towards every ship that's built from that station, because this whole fleet's been built from that station. So if it worked that way, this whole fleet would immediately get the ship modifier for 5% even faster fire rate. We're launching rockets probably a second. Like, there's probably a new rocket every second. Like, 1 rocket, 2 rocket, 3 rocket, 4 rocket, and probably even faster than that even. And that's really insane. And don't get me started how fast the lasers probably go off. They're probably like just constantly shooting. They don't even turn off. They're probably going so fast they don't even look like they're turning off the lasers. They're just constantly burning the hull. That's great. It's so much fun. Wow, we went to 13K with with just 2 ships. I'm telling you. They're probably about 1K each in strength. Just the one ship alone. That is insane. There is no hope. Is that a T? A trillion fleet? Like, it reached a trill? There's no way it reached a trill. No way. That number's gotta be off. Holy crap. What is even in that fleet? 1 trillion? $1 trillion. That's all I had to. Or in this case, 1 trillion ships. Ready to ruin your day. Spaceport. Spaceport. Battleship Vector class. We're gonna keep building them. We're over our capacity again, as to be expected. We have enough influence. You know what? Let's run the Grand Fleet. And wow, repair speed is also a lot better. Boom! Instantly not above our thing anymore. I love having lots of influence. It's the greatest thing ever, because then you can do whatever you want with it. Now we actually are above our capacity again. So now we can produce more battleships. Can you tell how determined I am to ruin this thing's life? We want that growth speed, so we want this. Because we want this next. We want the ability to grow even faster and infest planets even quicker. The ships are on their way. The Evolus is on his way. The fleet academies are already set up. So the ones being produced now should be better classes. They should be better trained. New playthrough. There no hope. A 1 trillion fleet. New playthrough. Here I come. Why did I even put them in the game? Yeah, I don't know. With that kind of empire, that sounds like the kind of empire that's only fun when you're playing as it. So you can be this end-all, like for story purposes. So you can be this end-all thing and then try to beat it. It's basically one of those things, you either put it in there because you're going to be a federation and you're going to fight it as one whole group, or you put it in there to play as and wreck house. I don't really see fighting it on normal terms is kind of fair. It don't sound like it anyways. Aren't we kind of shy on destroyers? We are. We are. We are. Let's get actually a couple more of those. Boom, 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 boom. Just to keep the ships coming. Like I said, we're going to be pushing out a fleet the size that none have seen before. Look at these crazy sized flood battleships. They're so scary looking. So beautiful. Where are the others? Well, there's one over there. There's still one missing somewhere. Must be inside the formation somewhere in a weird spot. It's alright though. Just keep building me my fleet. Keep building me my fleet. Alright. Back to the draw. They need a rival. Back to the drawing board. They do. If you're going to have them in at all, you're going to need someone that's you can make friends with, no matter what type of empire you are, whether it be with them or make friends with their opposite, so you can always have a way of fighting them. You technically should have probably made friends with them since you're already a dark elf society, aren't you, Chaos Elves? So, maybe you should have made friends with them. They might have been okay because you're elves. Another vector is being born. Once we get enough money, I'm going to put another Evolos at the bottom of this build queue right here. I'm sorry I'm singing. This song gets stuck in my head. Sounds like the Star Wars song for some reason to me a little bit. Another Evolus. There we go, at the bottom, once these destroyers are done. This pack of destroyers. Actually, you know what? No, hold on. Oops, didn't mean to do that. The Doc Pato was the last one. So, Stillo and Pretech. And then another Evolus while we have the money. Like I said, we're not going to have many vectors because they're not really helpful until they get their better battle carrier tech. So we're gonna have so we're gonna have a ton of Evola's battleships. So there's just tons of lasers and rockets being fired from the back line. Do 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 do. I love my fleet power says equivalent now. So now we should be good. Everybody else says equivalent. The Covenant are definitely overwhelming technology to us. But at least because I built them that way, that makes sense. There it is! Here we go again! Yeah, you did it on equivalent this time. You must be one. Wait, before I forget. So we want to cleanse Unatra, cleanse Yoman. We want to cleanse both Unatras. There should be two of them. I need to go as far up here as I can so I can see it. Okay. So we want to go down to cleanse. Let's seed first. Edor Vang. Edor Vang. Why do I never see these? Oh wait, I'm not looking at the right thing. That's why. Edor Vang. Edor Vang. Edor Vang. There's Onatra. There it is. Seed planet Edor Vang. Let's find the cleanse options. And we want... Well, this is going to get expensive. It's cheaper at the seed. But I can't take those worlds. So, cleanse all of Unatra, so he'll have to get that back. And Yomon. This is going to be a big war score. I'm going to need 64 alone just for that. And then, so we're about the same. We both need like close to 70%. So I'm going to have to beat his fleet and take a bunch of his worlds. We may have to go for only a couple of these. We may take Yomon off of that if it comes down to it's too much. Because I just want Unatra done. They have a military station there now. Speaking of, before we do anything, Gravemind, you need to sit on the border. Because you need to be ready to go to Yanesa if they decide to try to take it. And the ships will continue to build and join you. Alright, we've got those again, so now I'm going to get another slew of destroyers. Alright, y'all sit right there. Now I've got to wait for more. So the last one is a Doc Stillo. So another pre-tech. And then another Doc Pato. We're just going to spam some more destroyers for the moment. Then we're going to get 2 more cruisers. So the bottom one is a Doc Pre-tech and a Doc Pato. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. We're making enough money for this. Oh, there is a fleet been detected. Where? Ah, okay. How big are we talking? 20K! It's gotta be in technology. It's gotta be. What are you? Ooh, he does have a decent sized force now. He has learned from his mistakes. This is going to be a shattering on top of the... This is literally going to be a shattering upon the wall. So this is going to be a huge battle. This might be the final battle of this playthrough.
Research complete.
Oh no, he switched to rockets! Yeah, that's not good. That means I need to build... That means the 2 cruisers I gotta build need to have point defense. Uh-oh. That's not good. The Vector has... The good thing about it is the Vectors have point defense on them, so they will defend themselves. We don't have that many of them. They're warping out pretty quick. They're going for Menshir again. Menshir's always the planet that gets punched in the teeth. Luckily, I did not rebuild their station, so there's nothing we're going to lose out of that. Except for a little bit of resources. Alright. That's quite problematic. How are they always having more than us? That's something I still don't quite understand. It just makes no sense. Quantum energy would be real nice. I kind of need this. But I also need this. Yeah, and I need this. But those won't get done in time, so I'll do that. Oh, speaking of things I gotta do, I actually have to upgrade you, don't I? You almost have your final ones. Go ahead and get that started. So that way, if they go for the homeworld again, it'll be a stronger fort than last time. And we can meet them there.
Complete.
I'm gonna need some more stuff. I'm gonna need the Isn't it the Keto class? It's the Keto class, right? They're the ones with the new point defense besides the battleships. Yeah, they are. So we need Keto classes. It's really surprising how strong they get so quickly. I only did one playthrough with them and Scourge showed up. Probably regretted everything. Right? I'm thinking a human empire to rival them. I found a rival, the Arisian Forerunners. Oh yeah, I mean they're kind of a good rival for that. Planet captured.
Planet lost to invasion. Construction complete.
You don't say. Alright, Gravemind, move down here to Hiamat. Or Hiamit. Because I want you kind of near it, just in case they decide to go homeworld. I want you to be ready for it. What is their primary objective currently? I should actually probably be hitting theirs, huh? I always forget to do that. But I'm scared to leave my territory unattended. But I know if I do that, they will fall back. But if they catch us in their own system, they'll kill us. The whole, like, no doubt. We need to weaken them first. We need to engage them one time, hurt them, force them to fall back again, then go and do the same thing I did before. But this time, I have war demands. You will not beat me this time, Blue. This time I hurt you in the process. Badly. This time the Flood have their demands set. Good, you're going for Garam. That's exactly where I want you to go.
Construction ship under attack.
Yeah, oops.
Construction ship lost.
Oops. They've got the highest level thing. I need to get you back now. They've got some badass engines now. They're warping at like light speed. How good are their impulse? Oh, they're not going that way. Wait. Which way did they go? Oh, they're going to Unesa. Okay, then we need to, once again, we need to hit them while they're... I don't think we'll make it in time, though. We can try. We can try. We don't want to warp in too close, though. Yeah, wait a minute. Give it a second. 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 They have to at least be ready to engage the station. This is why I hate when they attack this world. Okay, go. It's probably going to be too late, I would imagine. I should have done it sooner. We'll probably got to do the same thing last time. They've got torpedoes now.
Construction complete.
So they went with the same build I went with. No, nope,
Situation
we're not gonna.
Updated.
We're not gonna be able to get that in time. Warp back, warp back, warp back, warp back, before they catch you. They are only 18K. That hurt them. Just that one station did buy us time. I don't think we can still win. We do have more ships than they do, though. I need to get a little closer. They're gonna get one world out of this. We will get them back, do not worry. We need a little bit more people. We need a little bit more strength. I need to get me those two cruisers, or those Keto cruisers. As many as I can get. 3, sure. That'll work. Also, for right now, Gravemind, you need to pull this side of the station. So that way when they warp back in, maybe they might go for the station. I don't know. We are the same strength as them. Kinda. It does say equivalent, so I think it's because my sheer numbers are matching their power. This has happened for like the 3rd time. Blue just never gives up, never surrenders. They don't have a landing fleet yet.
Complete.
Hopefully we can quickly... We'll hold right over there for right now while we build these cruisers. We need some more flak. I need that flak defense now. Since they've decided to go missiles on me. Ooh, unlocks processing station 2. But then we get basic fighters and bombers. We need that instead. We need our carriers to make a better difference in the fight. Come on, keep getting stronger. Yeah, I figured as much. They're gonna blow up a lot of buildings on that planet. We're gonna lose. We might actually go negative energy. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's right. That one don't count right now. Don't think there's anywhere I have any more power upgrades other than just places where there's going to be power. Right there. And right here. And over here as well. Power plant. You know what? We're going to go ahead and preempt. I know this is some of my money, but I need to preemptively build these so I don't have to worry about them being built. Because we're having an issue since we lost 2 worlds. We may lose a little bit more even when Irritech falls. So I need to upgrade a little bit of energy in other places real quick. Wait, I forgot the Brotherhood starts with overpowered tech and a risking a task to get the tech back. Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, that's right. Oh man, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Alright, now I'm going to save up for another battleship vector. The cruiser Keto class is doing its job, though. It's adding to the fleet.
Hostile fleet detected.
Oh. Must be the ground fleet. It is. The ground fleet's approaching. They're about to take Irritech. Come on, Garam. You gotta build this before we can... Before they get here. We may not have time for it. We may not have time for another one.
Construction complete.
Might be faster just to get more cruisers. More Keto classes. Yeah. Let's get more Keto classes. These are quicker to build anyways.
Enemy
than the battleships.
Planet lost to invasion.
I'm still pissed at their overwhelming technology to me, because that makes, like I said, they don't have nowhere near the size of space that I have, nowhere near the amount of research that I'm getting. They don't have the intelligent trait like my Covenant do. They make sense why they have overwhelming technology. But they don't have any of this. But yet, somehow, their fleets are still having overwhelming technology compared to ours. Somehow. Some bloody how. Oh, there they are. They're not going this way. Where are you going? Okay. I'm assuming you're heading for the homeworld. The doer, yep. Alright. We will meet you there. Because they have better hyperdrive, so they're going to reach the world before we will. But we'll hopefully be right on their tails. Should have been on the border. Oof, they're getting over there so quick. They're getting over there so quick.
Hostile fleet detected.
Look at that. Already there. Okay, good. That bought us some time. That bought us some time. And we hit their ground fleet just now, so they can't attack any more worlds.
Log updated.
So they just lost their ground fleet, lol.
Construction ship.
Oh,
en
no.
route. Construction complete.
They're here. Prepare to clinch your butts. Oh, good. They're attacking the mineral station again. That buys us time again. Look at all them torpedoes.
Research complete.
Not much time, but it buys us time. Come on, Grave Mine. Come on. Come on. Come on. 12 days. That's a long freaking time. Hold out, little cruiser. Fight till your heart's content.
Fleet destroyed.
Yes! Just in time. So, and we're firing on the battleships first. On the back line. So this is going to drop their power score real quick. We lost Installation 1 again. Come on, destroy them. We're losing tons of corvettes right now. But luckily the destroyers are still making up for it. Okay, we did hurt them. They lost a battleship. The battle is evening up quite quickly. Our battleships are still holding. The destroyers are not dead. We're still holding. We're still holding. We're now stronger than they are. We are now stronger than they are. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it.
Situation log
Yes!
updated.
Retreated. Return back to Garam to reinforce and head to Yanesa. So we can get it back. Again. As always. Ooh, that was close. Rebuild the station. At Installation 1. Every time we beat them. Every time. And I will say this. One good effect about what we just did. Our battleships are already still alive. I think all of them survived, in fact. I think all 5 at 1 died. Okay, so we lost 1. But, most of them lived. Most of them lived. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get another one. Then we're going to start spamming corvettes again. Try to get the corvette line back online again. We need to start growing again so we can bombard their worlds and destroy them. Woo! Still a 10k though. We still should be able to make it. We should be able to still mount an offense on them now. Oh man, again we win. Yo, Wizard! Sup, bro? Welcome to the stream. We're getting towards the wrapping up point finally. We had to fight yet another war declared on me first. Blue just keeps thinking they can do it and just keeps having worse things happen. Worst thing for him now, though, is this time I didn't forget my demands. So, he's about to lose a lot in this one. This fight is going to be way different than the last one. This one he loses. So, we're going to start with a Evolus again. As soon as we have enough. Oh, wait, we have research. Leader lifespan? We'll go with that instead. Because we need ship upgrades.
Research complete.
Hey, another research just got done. So, Evolus, and then we need to save up for another Vector. And then that'll be 6 battleships. And then we need to spam the living hell out of everything else while we attack. So we need another Vector. Physics are done. X-ray lasers. Yes. Thank you, game. And they're green, so now we'll have the proper color lasers for the flood. Plant light color. Transport fleet. Enter orbit. We need this world back. And just like we did that last time, we're going to get hyper aggressive and go straight to Unatra after this. And hit some of their worlds and start hurting them, getting our percentage up. And then work to hopefully cleansing Unatra entirely, that they have to recolonate everything. And Yeoman if I can help it. Because that way they will, that should slow them down. If that doesn't slow them down, it's confirmed the computer does cheat. Because there's no way, if they lose 2 planets right now, they're going to be able to keep going. there's no statistical way that's possible unless the computer gets advantages the player doesn't.
Enemy planet secured.
Good. Alright, Grave Mine. I've got your ships inbound, but you need to head to the Inatra system. Let me see where his fleets are at. There's no real fleet here, so we should be good. We might get jumped in on wherever the fortress is at. Oh my god, that fortress is 6.4K! Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Wait, it went down to 4.7. What happened? What'd I miss? What'd I miss? Get him! Destroy it all!
Construction complete.
Come on, stop spreading the damage so thin. Shoot at the bigger things. The things that are shooting back at you. How about that?
Situation log updated.
What are you guys doing? Why are you attacking backwards and losing ships? What are you doing? The pathing in this game is... I wish you could individually choose your targets. Because that is the dumbest pathing it just did in the entire world. Wow. Alright, let's get another vector battleship. Their fortresses are huge. I hope mine are that good when we put them down. I'm telling you, the computer's cheating, bro. Computer's cheating. Like, how was their stations 2.4K? Their regular stations were that. You want to run that by me again, game? Holy crap, we lost a couple of ships in that incursion. We need a bunch more destroyers. Okay, that was done. Oh no! How did you rebuild so quick? And we're already in combat. Oh no. This is very bad. Our cruisers are going to be the only thing holding us together, and they're getting wiped. Oh no, destroy their stuff, please. Please win, please. Please win. Losing a lot of stuff. The battleships are kind of holding the line a little. Barely. No! No! Ah, boy. This might be the end of our episode tonight. It is. There's no way I can... And retreating them, we'd still lose most of it. There's only 2 battleships left. Wow. They came back...
Destroyed. Situation log
I swear,
updated.
bro. I swear. I wanna just iterate and point this out one more time. I have double planets in 3 different worlds, and I have as many colonized places as they do, including the double planets on each in several worlds. And they only have 1 that has double planets, and then they've got all singles. Yet somehow they have better money than I do. They have better technology than I do. They have better ships than I do. They have better weapons than I do. Look, I mean, well, that's because they're dead. I was going to say it's overwhelming because we don't have no fleet anymore. They're all dead. Alright, well, that's probably where we're going. Yeah, the space whales are dead. Silly, they're all dead. But I think this is where we're going to call it. I think that was a good spot to end it. I got a little overzealous, I think, at the end there, because I saw blood. How did they get to 10K after I brought them straight down to 5K? There's no way. That means they're building battleships faster than us, too. Like, by a huge margin. Not just, oh, we have battleship assembly yards faster. It feels like they're pumping them out as fast as a Corvette. God. Oh, God. That means I'm going to have to reload tomorrow. I'm going to try to fix this situation. We may have to cancel a temporary episode for this so I can try to salvage this bullcrud. And the computer keeps cheating me. I think what I need to do is, when I reload this, if I get the chance to, I need to declare war on them. It's going to draw red in, though. That's going to be even weirder. And I'm going to have to hit blue as hard as I can, as fast as I can, before red can do any real damage. And then I'll get all my planets back once the war is over. Because what I'm going to do is, when they go for Menshir at the beginning of the war, I'm going to go for Unatra and Yoman immediately. That way, because they're going to go for Garam and Yanesa next. If I can hit their worlds and kidnap one of them immediately, it should redirect the AI to try to recapture them. So they'll have to waste time heading back over to Unatra to save it. And then, while they're doing that, I can slowly keep building up, keep hitting them, keep taking their worlds. And I'm going to go as fast as I can through their systems. I'll go Unatra, Yoman, smack my way to whatever this is, Puntrazed, and then Pesk, Jumla, Widbaril, and then Biv, their homeworld. That should give me a ton of points doing this one. And we should be able to wipe peace out, attack them, and then, or not wipe peace out, we should be able to get our demands, grab this world, eliminate these two, and then severely cutting them in half. I'm hoping that robbing them of 3 different worlds should be enough to stop the weird upscale rolling bullcrud that's happening. It's like, that makes, it's total malarkey that I'm the biggest system and yet I'm having the hardest time. Compared to these guys. These guys are technically bigger than me, all these guys out here, but I'm not fighting these guys. If I was fighting these guys, then yeah, that'd make perfect sense. All these guys are bigger than me. But these two are not. Did I accidentally turn the difficulty up and I didn't realize it? I have no idea. If I did, I'm actually impressing myself then, because I'm still alive. But, oh man, I think this is where we're going to wrap it up. The funny story is the Brotherhood turned them into elves. Ah! Where's them space whales? Dead. As I was saying. Dead. I killed them. Alright, well everybody, I think I'm going to end it here for tonight with that sad death of our main fleet. So we can reload later and figure out what we're going to be doing with that situation. I'm going to reload it at some point tomorrow after my War Thunder stream or something. In between Borderlands or whatever, and we're going to see if I can salvage it. If I can salvage it, the episode, if I can salvage it, the next episode will be the day after tomorrow, if I can salvage it. If I can't salvage it, this sadly means I have to start over, and I lost another playthrough. Which at that point, we might as well play as the Covenant. If that happens. Because at least then, nobody will beat us in technology. I don't know. It's sometimes I feel like... I still feel like this is the best version of a hive mind we created without a hive mind. But I still feel like the Empire is broken. I still feel like without the true hive mind trait, the Empire is still just... It's fighting an uphill battle. Because it's missing what it needs to be what it truly is. Because the strategy I have to go with war is very slow attrition war. Because I have to seed it, purge it, and then colonize it. It's very time consuming. Whereas if we were a hive mind, we would have an extra option to infest the world and automatically turn it in our favor and the people into plant people. We would get everything as is. Get all the buildings, get all the people, they just morph into plant people, and we would instantly gain that world's power for our own without having to maintenance it. So, if I get, sadly, salvage this tomorrow, there's either going to be a random new playthrough for the Covenant, where we will be fighting the UNSC, hopefully, or there's going to be, because we haven't played as an intelligent species yet either, someone who's really good at research. That's something we haven't tried yet. So, what we may do is we may have to start that playthrough. Or if not, if y'all would rather, I'll take a poll tomorrow night in a short little episode of a sneak peek of the Covenant if that ends up happening. I'll take a poll. Would you rather see what Gaming Primex suggested earlier? Would y'all rather see me do another Federation run, but not for a Federation victory, but to fight the in-game crisis with the Federation? Like, I would customize enough species to make them all friendly with each other. There would be no war. Like, there would be no real war. There would be mostly just us growing, uniting, because there might be one or two, because maybe one or two might not, for some reason, take. But if we can get a biggest Federation as we did last time, and we just wait, and we bide our time, and wait, we build up, and we grow, and we wait for we wait for the in-game crisis and try to beat it. That's another option to try to do, because we haven't tried to do that yet, is actually win against the in-game crisis. And I think right now the only viable way to do that on the console until we get more DLCs is you have to be an egalitarian with a Federation. If you fight it as a Star Empire by yourself, you're probably going to get rolled as soon as they pop in, because they're just going to be too much. Even if you have several 50k fleets, they're going to send so many more of those, your attrition would eventually kill you. So, it would need to be egalitarian for it to work. So, I think that's where we're going to leave it, everybody. Sorry for that loss right there at the very end. We've been fighting a good battle against Blue this whole time. I still think, like I said, to the life of me, somehow they have some kind of research bonus that I'm not seeing that's just sent them through the roof. Because their technology is overwhelming to me, and that makes no sense. I should have the better research speed, but okay. Guess not. But that's completely fine. But I only help L's Federation. So you'd rather see me fight the in-game crisis? We might do that then if we end up having to start over. You know what we should do? Think it would be possible to find peace between the UNSC and the Covenant with the way I made them? If so, maybe they could do it. Maybe they'd be strong enough. The two of them seem really powerful, because looking at them just right now, just the two of them now, they're almost as big as these two. If they combine their forces, they're bigger than these two. So, I'm wondering, maybe them? I don't know. I may just turn on all my species. We're going to go for the largest system. We're going to go for Spiral. I'm going to turn on all my good factions. We will include the UNSC and the Covenant, not the Flood, though, because the Flood aren't going to make friends with anybody. They're xenophobes. They're going to hate everyone. So they're going to try to hurt us in the process. They're going to slow us down. We don't want that. We don't want anything slowing us down too much. If there has to be a war, it needs to be a quick one and get it and take over whoever it is immediately. Because our main enemy in that playthrough is going to be the in-game crisis. And I will turn Fallen Empires off, and I will also turn Advanced AI Start off. Although, if we turn Advanced AI Start on, and we can make friends with the Advanced AI Start, and we make it a pacifist that has we make most of them pacifists, so that way they're in defensive wars, because that's all that's going to be anyways. We won't have to declare war on the in-game crisis. They will already be at war. because it automatically declares war on you. So, if I'm in a Federation, I'm assuming this means it threatens the whole Federation and they all attack it at once. Hopefully. This is in theory. On the PS4, I don't know how well this is going to work. We're going to find out if I can't salvage the Flood. The Flood's playthrough against blue and red here. I still don't get how they got so powerful. I don't. I really don't. I really don't understand it. We probably should have attacked him a long time ago, but I didn't think it would cheat me that hard. They had a smaller system than me, so I figured, okay, we can leave them be. Any other playthrough we've done so far, unless a patch came down and I didn't know it, the AI, when you're bigger than it already, you usually don't have to worry about it because it's too afraid of you. But somehow they got more advanced and got everything and just beat us to the punch somehow. Also, it was my gung-ho-ness. I went in there and fought a 4-point-K station. And I went in there and then they jumped in on us while I was still in combat. So, hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that. That's like I said, I should have waited. We probably should have kept exchanging with them until they lost majority of their fleet or all of it, and then went in there and finished it. Because it would have kept getting percentage for beating the fleet. So that would have helped too, and I didn't think about that. But I'm going to attempt to win this war personally, off camera, just for purposes to see, is it possible to weaken them? Because y'all seen me fight with blue so many times, I kind of don't want it to keep being between them. So, if I can salvage this, you're going to come back to a Flood that controls this world, and these worlds are dead. If I can salvage it. Tomorrow, hopefully. But at least we'll have more content tomorrow. We are going to have that, if everything works out, that Warcraft type game tomorrow as well, along with some more Borderlands and some probably some War Thunder with Gaming Prime, since he wants to do a video on that too. And it's probably only almost the weekend, isn't it? Oh, it is the weekend, so this is perfect. That means Sunday we'll also have our Star Wars video. So, alright everybody, I'm going to stop rambling on and start getting ready to get off here and let y'all get out of here. For everyone who's still chilling out tonight, it's late night. I hope everyone has had fun tonight. I hope everyone has enjoyed the video. It has been one hell of a roller coaster ride with the Flood. I love, by the way, each of my playthroughs are totally drastically different on what's happening. That's one of the best things about this game. No single playthrough is ever going to be the same. It's always going to be different, and I love that about this game. So much replay value. But alright everybody, I hope you have had an awesome one. And until the next time, peace and loves to all of my awesome grave mind people out there, my fellow plant people. I hope you all have had an awesome one. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to you all. I want to say thank you to all of you for joining tonight. Lawbringer, Sealy, Wizard, Torque88, Gaming Prime, Sealy. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. 12 for all, if you see this, sup bro, thank you for the continued support, and shout out to his channel. And Tam King and Robert, when you see this video, man, that war was intense. And I hope you all have an awesome one. And also my new followers and new subscribers, thank you again for supporting the channel and for joining the family. Welcome to the Grave Mind, LOL. And until next time, everyone, I love you all. As always, invest lots of worlds while I'm gone, and step on that toes up button for a united mind. And until then, I will see you all tomorrow. And until next time,